It's J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon' stretch the views. Weekly commentary on the shows you can stream. From sports to shoes, reviews, we the best in the city. It's J Moore.
What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and this Power Book 2 Season 2 video is about Lauren, Tariq's girlfriend. Is she dead or is she been kidnapped? Now, it's a lot of different theories floating around about what may have happened to Lauren and whether or not she's dead or alive. And, of course, what did Effie do? What role did she play in Lauren's future and her fate? Now, I'm going to break down a couple of these theories and explain what I think happened to her and let you know what I think at the end. Please subscribe, bang that bell so you get notified of all my new videos if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Now, Lauren has been the innocent girl that Tariq has been dating and having a crush on, sort of similar to Tariq's version of Angie, but she was tricked into wearing a wire, setting him up, and put herself in a position where she could easily be killed because she was a liability. Now, in episode 9, we saw Tariq was having a dream, tweaking hard, and everybody in his dream, he either caused their death directly or indirectly. He was in there with Raina, his sister, Proctor, as well as Professor Brian McKnight. Now, he actually killed Professor McKnight with the bullet to the dome piece, and Proctor, he left the damn door unlocked for Tommy to take him out. Now, we saw Keisha was there. She had her hands around him, trying to embrace him, and he was feeling guilty because she was lying and put herself in a position to try to cover up for him, which put her in danger. Now, when he was leaving, we saw Lauren at the door, which means that he was leading her down the same road that he led these other people. But she wasn't dark blue dead like the rest. She was getting there. She was a little pale. And we saw he told her, don't come in this room, which means that he was conflicted in his dreams and feeling that he was leading her down the path of destruction. Now we saw that his father wasn't there, but he was on the phone, and it seems that that's one person he really does feel bad about killing, but has no connection. Now he woke up, drool running off them lips, and he was shook like fake booty meat, but he snapped out of it. Now Effie is somebody whose behavior we saw has been manipulative. When she was with Diana, she was in the mall. She made sure to put Diana on the curveball mission, letting her know, don't mess with Tariq. Make sure you save yourself for somebody that cares about you. Save that cookie for somebody that is special. And she tried to talk Diana back in them draws and made sure she didn't give them up to Tariq because she's got a soft spot for Tariq and she wanted to protect her boo. Now we also see Lauren has been manipulated. She's been with Tariq as well. She likes Tariq and she has no idea who she's messing with and what she's dealing with. She's got manipulated into wearing a wire and put herself in a bad situation. And it seems that Effie has been there to pick up the pieces and give support to Tariq whenever he was there hurting and needing it. It seems a little too good to be true. A lot of people still don't know, is she working with the feds, informant? Nobody really knows her history. I know people like to say Courtney Kemp says she's not, but with Courtney Kemp leaving to Netflix, who knows where direction they may take this story. Now, Effie has gained Tariq's trust, and Tariq this season has had a bad habit of running them lips to too many people. And Effie is now one of the people He's told his plans to. He's told her about Lauren on more than one occasion. And he's even had her in the apartment Lauren hooked him up with. And so she knows every single move he makes, every single thing that he's doing. And she's probably his biggest liability, but he doesn't even know it yet. Effie has already set him up once before, and it seems that she does not have a problem doing whatever it takes to get in his good graces. She took the chance of meeting up with Monet. She volunteered. She wanted to be there to show her loyalty and support. And even Monet said, "You must be really giving him something good." And she probably should have said, "Yeah, and your daughter too, bitch." But she didn't. And she ain't gave it up to Diana yet. And a lot of people think it may be a threesome where Effie, Diana, and Tariq one day. Nevertheless, she's down for whatever for Tariq. But is it only for Tariq or is it for herself too? She tried to take off his ankle monitor. She's trying to gain his trust. She put his confidence back and put the battery back in his back when he was down low and was telling her about the letter that Ghost left him. And Tariq eventually burned the letter, got his confidence back. Now, Effie has got Tariq's attention. She's got him wrapped around her finger. She is a little cutie. And Tariq messed up because once he found out about Lauren and that Lauren had that wire information with him talking, he told Lauren she needs to get out of there. He wanted her to leave because he knows that Kane or Effie or anybody would probably want to get revenge to make sure she doesn't speak and mess up the business. But he messed up by telling Effie what was going on. And he did try to help Lauren from going to testify by getting Professor Can't Get Enough, Professor Milgram, to testify in her place. But again, she's worked her way all the way deep undercover with Tariq. Whether she's a Fed or not, she's definitely got that inside position. And they sitting there all cozy, buddy. He's told her everything that's going on. He's told her about Lauren. And he's made a lot of the same mistakes that his father made, such as when Ghost used to tell Tasha about how much he cares about her, or that she's the love of his life, or that he's trying to protect her. Now, Tariq hasn't said those exact words to Effie, but he's pretty much said that he was trying to protect her and a lot of other things that is not going to sit well on the ears of a woman that really loves you and cares about you. And she did the same thing Tasha did, which is go behind his back and tell somebody else his plans so that they can stop him and think that they know better than what he was doing. Such as when Ghost told Tasha his plans and then she kicked him out the room only to call Tommy and mess up his plan to get Ruiz to testify and snitch on Milan, which caused more problems. So Effie is now working with Kane. Some people think she may sleep with him. I don't. I think she was using Kane as a means to an end. Now Braden is also trusting Effie too much. He's told her the plan, told her too much information about what he should have to do and doesn't want to do, and a lot of other things, which then put her in the position to know way more than she should. And she realized that Braden could not be trusted to carry out the mission, which is to kill Effie. And that made her more likely to follow him, which is what we later saw happen. Now, the problem with Braden is the same with Tariq. They talk too damn much. They're too trusting, and they're giving out too much details to too many people. And when you're trying to make these type of moves, the fewer people know, the better. And so while Braden was given the task of getting Lauren out of town by Tariq, while Tariq was trying to move the bag, he called Braden and said, get Lauren out of town to safety. Braden was already there. But was he about to do what Tariq said? Or was he about to do what Kane said and Effie, which was take her out? Now, we later saw that he was conflicted the whole time and that he more than likely was there to take her out. Lauren, not knowing any better, was getting in the car. Now, Brayden was stupid because by Tariq texting him and calling him and she knowing that he was there, it left a paper trail, especially with that car, GPS, phone, GPS, all this stuff. It was tracked that he was the last person at her location. Nevertheless, she riding with him comfortable, fell asleep in the benzo. This dude finally gets second thoughts, and instead of taking her out, he instead pulls over in some location, which I don't know why he never noticed somebody behind him, but for whatever reason, he was able to pull over, get her out the car. She was a little spooked at first because she knew that wasn't where she was supposed to be going, but he gave her a bag of money and made her get out the car. Now, at first she was scared and he had to make her get out at gunpoint, but he was trying to save her ass. And he told her to get out. He wasn't really ready to pull the trigger like he told Kane earlier in the episode. He's never done that before, meaning he's never killed a person. So he was about to cross a new line. And like Effie told him, you chose this game. Most people, the game come to their front door. You went looking for the game, so now you found it. But he found more than he bargained for, truth be told. Now, she was scared, and it seems that she finally realized he was saving her ass right until we saw that Effie pulled up. She got a little Acura. She doing good, belly out, sexy with the piece. And she telling her, look, it's time for you to go. You gonna ride with me. And so she came and took her from Brayden. So my thing is, why would she take him from Brayden? So Brayden was gonna let her go. She comes and kidnaps her from Brayden just to what? Let her go again? That doesn't make sense to me. So I think she either killed her or she has her kidnapped somewhere. Now, the one thing about Brayden is he was soft. He just stood there looking stupid and allowed her to just get taken. He couldn't even do anything. He could have popped Effie or did something. And Effie took his bag of money, which is another dumb move because now you got robbed your damn self looking stupid. And not only that, what is Effie doing with Lauren? So here's my theories about this. She took Lauren. She's already never liked her. She called her Malibu Barbie. She thinks she's soft. She a square, which she is a square and not really a part of this life. Effie, although very beautiful, she is no joke. She's a gangster. She came back barefoot in Tariq's room, no shoes. What does that mean? Was she not only doing dirt, but she was walking in it too? Stepped all in it? 10 toes down, dirty? Who knows? But she did go get stripped down in that red drawers, which was looking really good and scrumptious. But I think that Effie either killed Lauren or she has Lauren kidnapped somewhere in a basement or in a shed, or maybe somewhere with Kane kidnapped, because Kane did think she was cute. So I think that she's either hid in hiding or she's dead. Now, if I was to put a percentage on it, because the way Effie was looking in the bed, it does look like she got a lot of thoughts going on in her head. Does it look like she murdered this girl? No. She doesn't look as if she's thinking about, damn, I just done killed this shorty. I think she's thinking about, okay, I hope everything works according to plan. That's the kind of look that it is to me. And so with that kind of look, I know this is a stretch. I'm going to go 60-40 that Lauren is alive and is kidnapped, held up somewhere in hiding. But She can't leave on her own. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. If you're new to the channel, join my Discord. We got a dope group of people. We talk about power, all the theories and things that you would love to talk about. We talk about in the Discord. We watch every episode of Power midnight on Saturdays. So check it out. We have a lot of fun, conversate, movies. Join the Discord, Tommy Egan to hire, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, and I'm out.
It's J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon' stretch the views. Leveling up weekly, make sure you don't miss yours. Entertaining conversations, come join the Discord. From watching live with the fans to cash giveaways, clocking hard hours, this here ain't minute made. We setting the tone so the standard is raised. The dopest content in the game.